Hey, it's the weekend. We made it. It's been a pretty intense week. And I just think it's probably going to get more intense. It just really looks like the energy is building. So be aware of how this intensity affects you. For some of us, this intensity allows us to get in a groove and ride, just in the flow, getting lots done. For other people, it feels like things are pushing against us and prodding us, and we have all this pressure. And if that's you, then make sure that you are finding ways to cut back, to find a different level of flow, a different groove. And while that may seem like, oh, I can't do that, I've got all these things I have to do, there are ways that you can do this. Sometimes it's as simple as taking 5 minutes and breathing. Sometimes it's changing one aspect of your schedule, giving yourself permission to not do something on a certain day. And sometimes it requires a drastic change. But, the universe brings us these pressures sometimes so that we can see where we're not living in integrity with ourselves. And when I say integrity, it's not that you are being dishonest in your life, except that maybe you are being dishonest with what is right for you. And so I've gotten a lot of messages to talk about integrous living, and that it being you living honestly in alignment with what is right for you, what are your core values, and not compromising them. And I've especially been getting that there are some people who lie to themselves in that they're truly happy, that they're enjoying their life, that it's a great day, but maybe everybody around them is addicted to complaining and grumpiness. So instead of them affirming, I love my life, I love my job, I love what I'm doing, they find something to be drama driven about. They find something to complain about. And that's not living in integrity with yourself. So if you find yourself surrounded by people who demand that you lower your vibration, your excitement, your enthusiasm to match their level of complaint, that's a big flag to, one, hold your space and start changing the energy there just simply by you affirming that you like your life and you love what's going on. That might confuse them and they may throw energy at you. Or secondly, to spend the least amount of time you can with those people, and find ways to hang out with yourself, if nothing else. Because if you're loving your life and you're enjoying it yourself, that's great. But start drawing to you the people who are also loving their life. So living an integrous life, living in alignment with your beliefs, being honest with yourself, and standing in that truth and expressing it, letting it be seen. That is the big message for today. And I think going forward, it just looks like going forward as this intensity is still ramping up, it's going to be more important than ever that you know how to stand in your own integrity and how to make changes, big or small, that allow you to continue to do so. All right, so that was the tidbit for today. Moving on, we're going to do the card reading, and we're going to do use this Indigo Angels Oracle cards created by Doreen Virtue and her son Charles. And this deck was built to focus on the energy of indigo. And indigo people, the vibration of indigo, are the path setters, the trend setters, the ones that are on the leading edge, making changes, the ones that say, this isn't working and I'm going to be innovative, I'm going to do something different. They have a high level of creativity. They also have a high level of stubbornness, because in order to make change, you have to be able to stand your ground. Indigos live in their integrity more than a lot of us. And they are often judged. They often have a lot of criticism and energies thrown at them for not conforming. But that's their job. That's part of the vibration they chose as spirits having a human experience this time around, is being the innovators and showing us where things aren't working. So that being said, we're just going to pray over this deck that Whoever finds this message finds it in divine timing exactly when they need it, and it speaks to their heart, their mind, their soul, and allows them to open and allow more integrous living. So, message for the weekend. Ooh. Message for the weekend. All right, we'll shuffle this way since I tend to not to like to shuffle this way because card energies get stuck together. So I like to riffle shuffle more and separate them so that it's easier to feel them. But they did not want to be shuffled. Oh, okay. What is that card? And we had one fall out, and it fell out face up, so I'm just leaving it there because. All right, and that one. Okay, so the card that fell out face up is shielding. And again, I think this is, talking about that intense energy and talking about not matching the energy around you. And the way you do that is by shielding yourself against your energy, against other energies. And looks like at the end of this video, we'll take a few minutes to figure out how to do that. I can lead you through a simple exercise that can help you start figuring out how to do that. Look through the situation. Again, I think this is about, the universe bringing you opportunities, and sometimes those opportunities feel like things aren't going right. And that could be the nudge that there's an opportunity for you to make a change. So look through the drama of the situation, look through the angst about what's not going right, and look at what opportunity there is for change and what blessings there may be in disguise in this situation. So don't take it at face value. Look at it from a spiritual perspective. Look at it from more than just the immediate surface. I've gotten this card a lot. I will say it here in a minute, but I think that, that whole, like I said, the energy gets stuck in the deck sometimes. So I'm just going to draw. We have Mother Mary, Mother of Angels, mini caller. This card is showing up towards that first aspect of making sure that you find time for yourself, space to heal. And if you need help doing that, if you need help nurturing yourself, giving yourself the space to not be in that intense push mode or to have people pushing against you to where you feel like you have to engage and push back. If you want to release the conflict and that pressure, you can call on Mother Mary to help you nurture yourself and to help make space and room for that nurturing to happen, to make it easier for you to do it. And creative expression is also a way for many of us that we can connect with ourselves, that we can connect with the piece of us that brings us peace. Just being able to tune out everything else and being in a creative moment is often just as effective as meditation or prayer for clearing the space around you, clearing your energy, and allowing you to release the things that are intense. So you are. Shield yourself. Look through the situation to the spiritual benefits, the opportunities that may be present, even if it's only the knowledge that things aren't working for you and you should make a change. Or maybe it's looking and seeing that things really are working for you and you're happy in your life and standing in your integrity saying that. So take time to nurture yourself, whether that's through creative expression or just giving yourself a time out. So that's the message. And for those of you who don't know how to shield, imagine that there is a ball of light right there behind your heart. And imagine it turning on and glowing, and there's a sphere glowing around it, and it's spinning. And as it's spinning, it's growing out and out and out and out and out until it has encompassed your whole body in 360 degrees, creating a shield of energy that allows only your energy to be inside of it, and everything else bounces off of it and deflects as if hitting a force field. You can breathe and expand and create this and allow it to be your energetic shield. Really allow it to be in motion so that wherever energy tries to come in at you, it can form more solid there. Allow it to be effective. A lot of it is your intent. Like when you create your own space and say, this is mine, nothing else can get in here, nothing can take it from me. It's mine, it's my energy, my space. I create it from my spirit, from the seat of my soul, and you can be shielded. So, all right, have a blessed weekend. Give yourself time, nurture yourself. Or if you are in that flow, in that zone of the intensity, use it to create whatever you want to create. Let it be the thing that takes you from one step to the next. And just know that we all experience intensity differently. So we all need to react to it in the ways that honors our whole self from integrity. Take care. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.